The Aberdare Water Tower. It is the catchment area for the Tana River, the largest river in Kenya, supplying water to the Seven Forks hydroelectric power complex, which generates over 55% of Kenya's total electricity output. It is also the water catchment area for the Zasuma Dam and the Kaine Dam, which provide 90% of water to Kenya's capital. It is the source of River Athi, which flows into the Indian Ocean, and Wasonyiro that drains into Lorien Swamp in Wajir County, and River Malewa that drains into Lake Naivasha. Deep inside the peak of the Aberdare National Park, this serene environment could soon be changed forever should there be arrival of heavy machines which will be used to construct the 4.4 billion Aberdare forest Kehuroko Ndonyonjero Road.
The Aberdares ecosystem, as we know it, is already protected. It's not just a national park or a forest reserve. It's a global park because it is home to species of global significance that are of global interest. And without the Aberdares, Kenya will have let down the global community.
Conservationists are opposed to the construction of the road, which will see more than 250 acres of trees, bamboo and moorland cleared to pave way for the road.
There is no other ecosystem in the country with such a high density of elephants. The elephants are all over in the moorlands and in the forest where the road is being proposed, and as such you will have very often incident and accident between elephants and vehicles.
An environmental and socio-impact assessment SIA report conducted by Noken International Limited reveals that 257 acres of vegetation lying on areas where the road will pass through will potentially be cleared.
We have commissioned a study conducted by the universities of Oxford, Amsterdam, Nairobi. I believe it's one of the best studies ever done. And what they have noted is that there are alternative roads that are equally or better than the proposed road. So we end up with this conclusion that the road will not connect anybody additional to a tarmac road.
It is going to strain every vehicle that is going to use this road. It is on a steep hill, granted. Total unwanted. If there are any benefits of the Mamau Road through Aberdares which have been calculated, they are very minute compared to the loss this road is going to cause.
The road will be the highest in Africa, as it will run through 3,000 meters above sea level, cutting through the foggy mountain and forest, with the likelihood of having collision of vehicles and wildlife within the park.
Should there have been any breakdown, which are likely to occur due to the steepness of a road, they will find themselves deep in a natural forest with wildlife and without network coverage, and as such they will be unable to call for any assistance.
The National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, KFS, and Kenya Wildlife Service have expressed fear that the 4.4 billion Kenya shillings project will spell doom to the fragile ecosystem.
We are in the process of looking at various options, because a road passing through a conservation area ecosystem has impacts, has negative impacts.
The Ministry of Environment seems uncommitted to the project.
The position of the ministry is that there has to be a demonstration of the absolute need to take a road across the Aberdare forest. We need to explore the alternatives before anybody can okay the construction of a road across Aberdare's forest.
During the burial of the late Mokami Kimathi in Nyandarua County last week, a section of leaders called upon President William Ruto to avail funds for the construction of the road through the national park.
Wewe tafuta pesa ya barabara na mimi niongee na wanyama huko msituni, barabara ijengwe. Kuanzia Monday mimi naingia huko, mimi naongea na wanyama. Unajua mimi ni chairman yao, mimi najua vile mimi nazungumza na hawa.
Umeniuliza ya kutoka pale Ndonyeru kwenda mpaka ile ngambo ile Nyeri yenye inapitia pale Aberdare. Pale tuko na shida ya msitu na kuna watu wametupeleka kotini. Wale wametupeleka kotini kwa mambo ya mazingira. So mimi nimefurahi huyu kijana ameofa, wewe sasa panga hiyo maneno vile tulikubaliana, vile wewe ulisema tugawane hiyo kazi.
Environmentalists who we spoke to said that should the government turn a blind eye on the environmental degradation that the road will cause, then the idea of planting 15 billion trees by 2032 is ironical, given that this road will do more damage to the environment than good.
Other places will benefit from this investment if the government has the resources. Should the government not have the resources, the Kenyans can be spared that effort of having to do a road which is going to be an ecological disaster and is not going to promote economic development.
The Aberdare National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Area and should be protected by all means, according to conservationists. Dan Kaburu, K24, from Aberdares National Park in Nyandarua County.